Hi, I'm Shan Dani of Stupido. We do NFTs and we have our art on Mintable and Rareable. Today we're going to talk about the Huion Kamvas Pro 20, which is an artist tablet monitor. I've already connected my tablet to my computer and I've already downloaded the driver from the Huion website, and I'm going to go through the settings with you. First, we're going to talk about the buttons and how to assign keyboard shortcuts to them, and then we'll go through the monitor calibration. My Huion 20 Kamvas Pro artist tablet has arrived. As you can see, the box wasn't handled with care. Presenting the Huion Kamvas 20 Pro. I'm glad to see that the damage was only on the external box. So let's go ahead and open the box. It's nice of Huion to give us a thank you card. Quite well packed, I must say. European power cable, a VGA cable, power adapter, a donut-shaped pen holder, HDMI cable, and a USB cable. There's also an Allen key, and lastly the pen. These screws are meant for the stand. The stand has a nice rubber base. You got to pull this lever up to free swing it. This is not a CD, a set of instructions. Also comes with a screen wiper and a glove. So it's time to fix the stand. It would be this way. There are 8 holes but 4 screws. You're meant to put in the inner ones, but I'll put on the outside ones. Alright, the stand is fixed and it seems quite sturdy. Once again, you got to lift this lever up to change the angle. What I like is the fact that the connectors are at the side of the monitor. We've got a DisplayPort connector, a HDMI connector, a VGA connector, and a USB connector. Had the connectors been at the base, the cables would bend as we change the angles of the monitor. In time, the cables would be damaged. This is my workspace. I have a 2 monitor setup. This one's connected via HDMI, and that one is connected via VGA. Since I'm already using the HDMI on my main monitor, I'll be using the DisplayPort for my Kamvas 20. Alright, everything is set up, so let's see if it works. It seems you have to press down and hold the power button for a couple of seconds before the monitor actually starts up. I haven't downloaded the driver, yet my computer recognizes the Huion tablet, so that seems to work off the bat. Now let's measure the screen. So it's 19.5 inches. Now let's measure the height and the length. The height is 24 cm. That is slightly less than 9.5 inches. And the length is 17 inches. That's about 43 centimeters. Of course, being a 19-inch monitor, everything looks a little smaller because the resolution is still 1920 by 1080. Okay, let's look at how much real estate this Kamvas 20-inch requires. It's taking quite an area behind the monitor, at least 20 to 22 centimeters. Now let's look at this cute pen holder which looks like a donut. It's not just a pen holder, it's also a storage holding spare pen nibs, 10 to be exact. Now these buttons can be customized to function as any keyboard shortcuts. There are altogether 8 buttons on the right side and 8 buttons on the left. This, what looks like a CD, is simply a paper disc with the Huion's website address where you can go to and download the driver. In the back, you'll have a glove and a piece of cloth. You do not need to fill up this warranty card. Just go to the website address and register your product. And then there's the manual where you can read and familiarize yourself with the tablet. As you can see, I still have the plastic film on my monitor. It's good to save this film to protect your monitor when it's not in use. I roll it like so to protect the adhesives from collecting dust. And it stores nicely away at the side of the monitor. So now we're going to calibrate the monitor. Once you've downloaded and installed the tablet driver, it'll show up on your desktop with this icon. Double-click to open up the driver page. Click on the press keys and you'll see a representation of your monitor. These buttons can be customized to function as any keyboard shortcut. The first button is at default a Control S. We'll definitely want to have a Save button, so I'll leave this alone. I've set the second button to a Delete button, but I'll show you how easy it is to change. Now all you have to do is hit the Clear Strings button. Now put the cursor there and hit the Delete button on your keyboard. Then hit OK. Now you can go ahead and assign any keyboard shortcut you want to each and every of these side buttons. You'll have 16 of these keyboard shortcut buttons which you can customize, and you have 2 scrolls. One is for zooming in and zooming out, and unfortunately for the Canvas 20 and above, the touch bars do not allow you to assign brush size changes. That is a setback. This is how the touch bar works for the zoom feature on Photoshop. As you can see, it's not very smooth, so I rarely use it. Now if you're working on Photoshop, you can use the mouse right button on the pen to bring out the brush properties. That's where you can change the brush sizes. That would be the only workaround. Here is where you change the pen's sensitivity. I've made it less sensitive than the default. If you want the default, you can keep it as the default, or you can pull it down like I have, or push it up to make it more sensitive. Now let's go to the work area. On here, if you have more than one monitor, you'll get a drop down where you can select the Canvas Pro. I had 2 screens, and now that I've added the Canvas Pro, I have 3 screens running from the same graphic card. Okay, so let's calibrate the Canvas Pro now. Now the crosshairs here represent the cursor in relation to your pen. Let's do a little experiment. Let's position the pen a few millimeters to the right of this crosshair. And for the middle one, dead center. And for the right one, a few millimeters to the left of the crosshair. Oops, the screen has gone black. This will go away once you restart your computer. After a setting change, we should restart. Otherwise, the Canvas Pro resets every now and then. It's quite annoying. I don't know if you can see it, but my cursor is to the left of the pen slightly, and at the center it's fine, but on the right side of the screen, it's gone a little bit too far to the right. Now I've done this experiment to show you the misalignment that can happen if the calibration is not done correctly. So now let's get our pen and the cursor to align correctly. The procedure is exactly the same, only this time we'll put the pen nib right on the red dots. So everything looks good now. So this is how you set up your Canvas Pro driver settings. If you'd like to know more about our Stupido and our NFT art, do subscribe to our channel and please like this video so we can make more of them in the future. Thank you.